Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and today we're going to be testing out some accuracy gear. We're going to be testing out Cetia's accuracy against an evasion team. Just see how bad my odds of hitting an evasion unit were yesterday, because Cetia struggled to do it in my video, but I'm a little suspect because my rain was hitting, so I want to actually see some numbers here in a controlled scenario, and I'm going to make that scenario. So here's the setup. I have my same team comp that I was running in Arena, King, Mont, Cetia, Rain, running the same 3 vision card buffs, right? So we're getting some accuracy from Encounter of Heroes, we're getting some dexterity from Phoenix, and then Cetia is getting her own buff from Littlefoot here. Now, in this build, I had no accuracy gear on originally, right? Just the diamond coat for the damage increase, her TMR, which does have a bit, it has 6 accuracy, but that's not a bunch, and then a damage bow, again, just 5 accuracy on here, so no real accuracy gear. And then I'm going to throw it at a simulated evasion team here. I'm going to go Joom, 2B, and Tifa running this vision card setup that I think you would see. And this is a comp you could run into an arena. In this case, 2B is going to be my target. She's getting evasion from, she's getting luck from her vision card, right? She's getting evasion from Tifa's vision card right there. And then she's also getting a bunch of evasion from the Winter Coat +5, and I have her with Katone's TMR. So she's super evasive in this build. Let me see, do I need to put a, hold on just a second. Let's see if we can get a little, Blade Souls to give me a little more evasion, correct? Yes, let's give her maximum evasion here. All right, Blade Soul equipped. Now, yes, there might be some more evasive teams out there, and sometimes you'll see a Little Leela right here, but Little Leela often runs Typhoon as the VC, which is a group-wide accuracy buff. It would have messed up my numbers on Cetia, so that's why I'm not doing it. I'm also going to test this on flat ground, from in front, from the side, and behind, and see how much, first of all, I'm going to see how much the different accuracy gear improves my chances of hitting, and then I want to see what the best piece of accuracy gear for Cetia would be and just how much better it is. So let's clear everybody else out of the way. Tifa, get out of here. 2B, I want you to stand right here. Cetia, I want you to stand right here. So let's test an attack from the front with no evasive, with no accuracy gear on. We have a 27% chance of hitting from the front, so not particularly good. Now I'm going to have Cetia chill for a minute. I'm going to have everybody else just move forward and get out of the way. Here we go. Tifa chill, and then I'm going to have 2B stand and turn to the side. So from the side, what are my chances of hitting here? They go up to 42%. So you get a nice 15% boost here when trying to hit her from the side. There's still one more. We need to test from the back. You know, I was going to make a joke about rogues, but I'm not going to do that. So here we go. Let's test shooting from behind right now. We are at a 57% chance. So another 15% increase. Okay, so there you go. Not really good chances of hitting. And the thing is, when you're running a ranged unit like Cetia, unless the AI on 2B or the evasion unit, whatever it is just dumb and turns their back to you, when you're playing backline, you're not often going to see the back of the enemy. So you're not going to get this 57% chance very much. You're more likely looking at that 27 or 42% chance. Okay, so that's with no, dedicated accuracy gear. Let's go back to the team comp. Let's put some accuracy gear in play here and see how much that helps, and then try out the different ones. Okay, here we go. This time we're going to sub in the Alexandrite ring. This is a 40 accuracy piece of gear, 20 here, 20 here. Which in theory, every point of accuracy is going to give us another chance to hit. It's not going to be a straight up +40, because we did have some lingering accuracy from our other gear, right? The TMR gives 6, so we're not going to see a straight up +40 increase, I suspect here, but we will see a significant jump. So let's move 2B to her spot right here. She's chilling. Let's get Tifa out of the way. Let's get, Cetia into her shooting position, which is right here, and let's target 2B. So, with the Alexandrite ring equipped, and I've already done these off camera, I'm just going to tell you what they are. 63 from the front, 78 from the side, and 93 from the back. But there's more to this equation than that, because if you're fighting an evasion 2B, a lot of times they're going to have cast the illusion buff. So let's go ahead and show what that looks like right here. Illusion is a plus 25. Evasion, it's an AoE buff. Evasion teams just run this. Like, you're going to see this in evasion teams all the time. And watch what that does to the numbers. It just straight up goes minus that 25. So from the front, you go from 63 to 38. It's a massive decline, and you're going to get that same minus 25 on each one of those numbers, to the front, to the side, and to the back. So with Illusion on, hitting from the front or the side is still going to be really, really tough with the Alexandrite ring. Let's go ahead and I'm going to test out the other pieces of accuracy gear just so we can like lock down which one is actually the best for her. Okay, this time the wolf hat. This one makes a lot of sense for a unit like Cetia. 15 accuracy and 15 accuracy here. Not as much raw accuracy as the Alexandrite ring, so I think it's going to do worse, but it does have some attack on it and some dexterity, which could be nice. So let's see what the difference is here. Is the wolf hat significantly worse than the Alexandrite ring was? I got my pen out. I'm ready to write down some numbers. Let's see what those numbers are and just how much better or worse the Alexandrite ring is. Remember, there's also the silver rimmed spectacles. I think I said their name right. I don't think those make a lot of sense on Cetia. Like, the bonus stat on there is spirit piercing, which is kind of weird. You'd want to put those on Rain. If you were running this group and going for accuracy, you'd give those to Rain. Okay, anyway, from the front, 55%. So a significant fall off from the Alexandrite ring. Alexandrite ring 63, wolf hat falls to 55. We'll go ahead and just for, the sake of making sure we do our due diligence, let's test out the back and the sides as well. So everybody's chilling, 2B, doing her little spin. Cetia's going to shoot her from the side. I pull out my pin, 70, so it's minus 8, which is consistent, which means that it's going to be what? 85 from the back. I'm gonna go ahead and pin in 85 on my little stat sheet, but we'll make sure. We'll make sure, because sometimes you never know. Math can just come up from behind you and slap you in the back. 85. So okay, and again, take all of those numbers minus 25 if she has the illusion buff on. That 85 from behind turns into 60 real fast. So definitely, if you're going for accuracy, Alexandrite ring is the way to go over the wolf hat, although both do give you a significant boost from nothing. Now let's see if there's something else we can do to Cetia to boost those numbers a little more and how much it actually helps. Okay, so what can we do to get a little bit more accuracy in this build? Now, obviously I've said you could put like a Esper on there with more accuracy nodes. That'll directly give you a better chance to hit, but maybe you're like me and you've only residenced up one Esper so far and that Esper's Ifrit, so you're running with him. What are your other options? Well, you have some really, really interesting TMR options. Let me put those on the screen for you real quick. Here we go. I want to talk about some of these. Heart-shaped hairpin. This is Elsorel's TMR. Has a decent amount of accuracy in the stat line, but also has a group accuracy buff of 30 at max level for 3 turns. That could really help you hit some stuff. Adamantine Ornament is another example. This is Raldor's TMR. Has another 30 buff. This is just for yourself, but also comes with move +1. And then the God King, or the God Queen, I should say, of these TMR buffs is the Herculean Waistcloth. This thing's insane. So, first of all, no accuracy on the stat line. Who cares? Look at this buff. 40% attack for 3 turns and 60 accuracy for 3 turns for yourself. 60! So, like, if you're one of the people who's actually leveled up Yerma, you've actually, like, invested in her, this might be the worth. Like, maybe the worth is the TMR buff for your non-accurate units. You're not going to miss with 60 accuracy. I have not leveled up Yerma. I have the stuff, but I don't have the wind elemental materials, so I'm going to run a test with the heart-shaped hairpin here. I have Wake Up Impact at level 2, and with like 12 accuracy and lat at level 2, I think I should get another like 13 to 14 accuracy. So I'm wearing the wolf hat. I'm going to shoot at an illusion buffed 2B from the front. So if you remember our previous test, without the buff from this TMR, I had a 30% chance to hit 2B from the front with her illusion buff on. Now, she's going to run to here. She's going to cast illusion. So here we go. She's in exactly the same state. We now will cast our TMR buff, Wake Up Impact. Again, only at rank 2. You can boost this by about another 18 points if you level it up all the way. We're going to move her into shooting range. We're going to move everybody else out of the way. You want to practice shooting range safety, wear your goggles and all that stuff. Okay, 2B's chilling. And Cetia, what are your chances of hitting here? 44. So it goes up by 14 points with that buff. And remember, we could boost that by like significantly more if we leveled up the TMR, but it looks like you're getting a 1-to-1 return on that accuracy buff, which makes Yerma's TMR, the Herculean Waistcloth, like maybe the go-to if you're looking to hunt some evasion units, or something like Elsorel's buff because it's AoE could give Rain a better chance to hit or something like that. So is Cetia, like, what conclusions can we draw from this video? Obviously there's a bajillion more tests we could run with different espers and gear, but I think we can make some like fairly broad stroke conclusions here. One, that's going to be the Alexandrite ring was superior to the wolf hat, and significantly so. I mean, we're talking like 8 points of accuracy better. Boom, that's worth. But I would say either of them by themselves against an actual evasion team that's going to be casting buffs, running all the evasion gear, and there's better evasion teams than like the one we just showed off, by the way. You're going to need something else. You might need to go to a TMR buff or something like that, or maybe run her with somebody in her group who can cast an accuracy buff. Black Rose Helena, for example, has an accuracy buff. Winter Luartha has an accuracy buff. Those are super valuable, so find your accuracy. I hope this video was kind of helpful. I was mostly just doing this today to test this out for myself because I wanted to see how unlucky I was getting, but I decided to go ahead and make a little video out of it, so maybe you guys can use this. Maybe some people in chat can expound upon this. Expound? I think I used that word right. It's late and I'm tired. Maybe some people can expand upon this and find out some more info. Anyway, stuff like this is fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.